are addressing these issues in very cohesive and coherent ways.
So why don't we learn about money in school? Because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach.
Michigan schools need to do better. There is no doubt about it.
Have you seen the really bad schools?
Aren't we going to school to learn about money? He says, no, your job is to get a job, but you get a job to earn money. He goes, no, you're supposed to just get a job.
Have the public schools in Michigan gotten better?
I don't know overall. I can't say overall that they have all gotten better.
I asked the teacher, I said, I'm in my third year of calculus now. Am I ever going to use this stuff? He goes, no. Why do you teach it? He says, because I get paid.
And the so-called school choice movement is a way to open the floodgates for corporate interests to make money off of the backs of students. How much do you expect your net worth to increase as a result of your policy choices?
We've all been fed the same lie. Study hard, get a job, and you're gonna make a lot of money. The promise we've all been fed when we were kids. Go to school, get the job, you're gonna make a lot of money. The American dream, we've all been fed the same lies. Nobody's living the American dream. Not even American people are living the American dream. The American dream is something from the 70s, from the 60s. The boomers lived the American dream. They lived it. They're dead now. We are here, we are young, and we're not getting anything out of going to school, especially if you want to be an entrepreneur. Listen, I started my business journey back in 2018, I think, something like that, a few years ago. I'm still young. I keep repeating these in videos. I don't pretend I'm not. I'm young. I don't know everything. I don't have 40 years of experience in business. I'm young. But you can be young and smart and quick in life, and you're gonna get very far, I promise you. If you're 17, 18, and you don't let people tell you what to do, you don't think that ambition, you're still ambitious, you're still very young, you have big dreams, you still remember the dreams you had in your childhood. Don't let people kill those dreams, don't crush them, don't let school crush those, and you're gonna go very far in life. There's no limits. This is the biggest lie everyone's told in life, that there's limitations. And the truth is, there isn't. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but you have to believe it, right? Everyone is saying this, and people even get tired of this. Like, you keep repeating obvious things. If it was so obvious, why are you 30 years old and all the dreams you had, you ain't done none? You're broke, you're unhappy, with kids to feed and no money, with a loan, with a dog. Oh, but that's the dream life. Maybe it's your dream life. I ain't dreaming about that. I want a family, but I want my family to grow up in certain conditions, in a prosperous life. In 10 years, you will have half the energy you have right now, a fraction of the ambition. Everyone gets softer when they grow old. You will be more agreeable, easier to sell. Not for you to sell, to get sold. You need to act now. I'm talking to young people right now in their 20s, like me, or people that are in school still. I left school, I didn't complete school. I went for 4 years out of 5. The 5th year, in 2 months in, I left. I quit it. In the school I went to, they put up this like work programs for students. In summer you go to work, and in the 4th year of high school I went to work for 3 months in a Michelin star restaurant, because I started to be a cook. That was the original idea, to make money. I could work in Switzerland. I live in Italy, okay? I'm close to Switzerland. I could have made a lot of money working as a cook in Switzerland, but it was still a normal job, and I cannot see myself doing that. I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you want to do. You want to be an employee? You can do whatever you want. It's your life. But in my life, I want to be an entrepreneur. Crystallized. I want to be an entrepreneur. I went to work for 3 months, actually 1 month and a half, because it was just, then I went to another restaurant for another month. I was studying trading. I was interested in the idea of not entrepreneurship, just do trade, like, you know, business, having a side business, making my own money with trading and finance. I actually got pretty good in trading. I got funded at some point. I don't want to talk about trading in this channel because there's a bad idea of trading and finance in the business world. If you want to study trading and make money with trading, research it yourself. Do your own research. I won't be explaining, at least for now, I won't be explaining trading. So when I got back at school, I just couldn't look at myself in the mirror anymore. Knowing I tasted the real world, the outside world of adults working the real world. And in a Michelin star restaurant, trust me, it's a fucking pressured environment. I was working 16 hours a day. The highest level restaurants in the world. I was in one of the best restaurants in the whole country, in Italy. I was working there 16 hours a day. And it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot on how I was seeing money, bottles of $500 easily bought every single night. When I got back in school, literally, I sat down again behind the desk. My teacher over there, like, today we're gonna talk about the Napoleonic world. You don't have anything to do with Napoleon. Napoleon was a fucking man. Napoleon was there at war. He broke through the Alps. He conquered Austria, the Empire of Austria. He won 47 battles or something. He was battling against the whole Europe against himself, and he was winning. He won in Italy, he lost in Egypt, he won in Italy again and again and again. He created an empire. You don't look anything like Napoleon, and you're teaching me about Napoleon? This is the problem I have with school. Teachers are the biggest nerds ever. Teachers are the biggest nerds, and even in business school. You go to study business, they teach you marketing and sales. Only theory, by the way. They're gonna teach you the marketing of Coca-Cola. What is your small company of 3 people have to do? What does he have to do with the marketing of Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola has billions of dollars to do marketing. It's a completely different world. You have to market yourself and make ads for a product with $1,000 a month on budget, and you're gonna study the marketing of Coca-Cola. 2 different universes, not even planets. 2 different planes of reality. And they teach you that, and more importantly, the teachers have never run a business themselves. It drives me crazy. They've never been pressurized. This is the problem. How can they be mentors to you, a future business owner, if they haven't done it? You need real teachers, people that have done this, people that have suffered, have been preoccupied, couldn't sleep at night because I can't pay my bills. I can't sustain my business. I have to decide if I want to go to work or no. My family is behind me because it feels like I'm failing in life. I'm getting older, I'm not making money, I have to figure out a way. Life doesn't care. I'm sorry if I'm screaming, but this is important. It's the only way to make you understand. Life is running away. You're growing older. In 10 years, you won't be nearly as motivated as you are now. You will have kids, a loan, a mortgage for your house. You will have a wife, a family responsibilities. You will be older with a beard and will be tired. And you don't have another shot. You don't have another life. It's one shot. You either make it or you fail. How can you be okay with the idea of dying as a nobody, a loser like everyone else, and you didn't fulfill your dreams? I am growing older and older each year, and I'm getting better at life each year because I can't see myself just sitting there and partying. This is the mindset you gotta have if you want to be an entrepreneur. If you don't have this, you either build it or you go work in a company. Listen to me, please. I'm trying to help you. This is a cold world. And people will try to tell you the contrary till the end of their lives. They will try to negate, to say no, it's soft, it's okay, you can be fat, you can be weak. No, you can't. Especially if you want to be an entrepreneur. It's competitive. And the only way to win is out-competing. You gotta be better, you gotta be faster, quicker, smarter, stronger. You gotta be less agreeable. You gotta Be persistent. The client said no, you keep persistent until they say yes. It's the only way to sell. School doesn't teach you anything relevant about life. It doesn't teach you how to handle stress. It doesn't teach you how to handle fear. It doesn't teach you how to handle your emotions. It doesn't even teach you about love, relationship, how to build relationship with people, how to talk. Everybody's talking. You've been talking your whole life and you don't know how to talk. If you were here, sit in front of a camera, you will be all stuttering and say, school, I don't like it. I don't like it because you can't sell if you talk that way. You can't sell if you talk that way. You're gonna bore the customer. You realize that? You can't be. You gotta be a performer, a professional performer. You've been talking your whole life, and yet you can't talk because you don't realize that. You don't listen to yourself. Your patterns, pattern recognition. Start to play chess. It will teach you a lot about pattern recognition. You know, life is about patterns. Recognize patterns, break the errors, get better, do better, win. Start to win like that. And school doesn't teach you none of that. School doesn't even teach you how to manage your money. In school, you're mocked for having ideas. You're mocked for thinking outside the box, for being creative. It kills creativity, it kills ambition. You get mocked, you get ostracized for being ambitious, for having dreams. Oh, you're supposed to, be calm and relax. Put your dreams aside. Let me explain, let me do my job. I'm getting paid the minimum wage to teach you history about Napoleon. I don't even know Napoleon. 200 years ago. Just let me do my job and I want to get paid at the end of the month. I have bills to pay. Please listen, go and find. I don't care. Teachers pretend to care about you. They don't. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, they wouldn't be mad when you leave school. If a teacher cared about you, he would listen to you. They would listen to you. And if you say, I have another idea in life, I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to be here in school because I feel I'm wasting my time. They would tell you to go. If they actually loved you, if they actually cared about you. They don't give a fuck about you. Nobody cares. Nobody. Maybe your mom. Maybe your mom cares about you. The others, they don't care. And school doesn't prepare you for the real world. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. Do you seriously think people are gonna let you by? There's real evil in this world. There's real enemies. And the more you go up the ladder, the stronger the enemies. Natural selection. Until you're broke, right, rock bottom, everybody's competition. But when you start to get better, you have to face better enemies, top of the mountain. And you will never climb up the ladder with your mindset. You're unprepared. Unprepared. Cooperation. Everything in life relies on cooperation. We are smart monkeys. We're animals, social animals. We work together to make things work. In school, if you copy from a peer, from a mate, punished, bad grade, suspended, out of the class. Bad boy, you're a bad guy. No, in life, I get rewarded for cooperation. I don't care listen, in life, you don't know something, you ask somebody. What do you do in life? If you don't know something, you ask somebody and you get the explanation. Yes, I didn't study yesterday. Okay, I didn't study yesterday for the test. Now I'm here. I don't know what's written down on the test. I don't know the answers, but I got somebody else at my left that knows. Why can't I ask them? In life, when I don't know something, I don't know how to do something on my computers, I go to a technician and pay them money to do it. In life, in school, it's free. I can ask a friend. No, you can't. You're punished for teamwork. Especially in business, everything revolves around teamwork. Everything. You need a team. The biggest companies in the world are the best companies because they have geniuses. Genius. You don't imagine the level of IQ of those people. They are geniuses. The products they made, the graphics they made, their work, they are the best. They are the best. I create a team of 10 geniuses. I'm going to make it $1 billion company. But in school, they punish you for seeking help, for constructing a team. You're punished for that. You're also punished by the grade system. Grade system in school, you want to get the best grade. They don't care about how you learn stuff. Is there a faster way out to learn things? Will you remember stuff? They don't care. Just get the grade because you're not going to get forward in school without the grade. Sorry, you got a bad grade. I'm afraid you're going to have to repeat the year. Yeah. Should have studied. Try next time. I'm going to waste another year of my life here, sitting on my desk, because you don't think I'm worth a grade? And plus, this is the last thing. Even if you are a nerd and you've got good grades, you're still not going to need them in life. Because companies, they don't care about your grades. Serious entrepreneurs, they don't care about your grades. If you go to work in a big company to get paid, whatever, I don't care, man. Maybe they care about your grade. When I'm hiring people, literally, I'm talking as an entrepreneur, right? Because I am part of that demographic. The people that actually are hiring people, that are creating jobs, I am part of that, okay? Believe it or not. Every problem we have with hiring people is the fact that school loves nerds. School loves nerds because the teachers are the biggest nerds in the world themselves. If I'm making a campaign on LinkedIn and I want to hire a coder, a developer for a website, do you think I care about the university you went to? You think I care about your grade? I care about how do you think under pressure. Guess what? I'm gonna devastate you. 50 people apply to my campaign on LinkedIn for a job to make a website. The other 49 people know how to code as well, even if they didn't go to your university. I went to this university. I'm sexy because I went to this university, right? I'm the best. The other 49 people know how to code as well, just like you, and they didn't go to university or your university. They learned it themselves. Some guy in the list learned it themselves, learned it on YouTube, and he's better than you at coding. In fact, he's not a nerd. When shit hits the fan, because shit fucks up, guess what? In businesses, things blow up every day. And when shit hits the fan, I know he will not panic just like you. He will not panic. Nerds panic under pressure. They don't think straight anymore, and they wait for instructions. But this is the problem in life. People don't give you instructions. They don't tell you what to do. You are waiting for instructions. Just like in school, you wanted your little pages to study like a little monkey, and then you pass the test, you get a good grade, and you think you're successful. You're not. And companies will not hire you because you're scared. You look like a nerd. Why are people replying to my messages and not yours? You're good, you don't need help, of course. Right? People will keep ghosting you. The solution for this, to stop getting ghosted, is a group I created for free, where you can join inside and show me your chats. I'll take a look at your messages and tell you what's going on. Because I'm getting the replies. Guess what? I know what I'm doing. The first month inside is free. You come inside, you show me your chats, you take a look at my chats, you steal all the value you can. In 30 days, you have for free. And if you still don't like it, no questions asked. Goodbye. Send me a message. Send me a message saying, help. I want help. Something like that. And I will help you.